Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's having a great day. It is Thursday, July 11th. This year has gone so fast, and we've seen a lot of changes with our company, and I'm sure you've seen them as well with yours. One of the changes we're going to be doing starting next week, the live is going to be on my Tim Smith page, and we're changing things up a little bit. It's We're still going to touch on the asphalt industry. We've had quite a few requests to touch on some other industries as well. So we're going to uh, change it to uh, Industry Insights is going to be the name of the podcast. We're still going to put it on the Asphalt Nation Facebook page after the live's done because we can only put it on one live, one page. And but we're going to touch on things that involve all these industries. So let's face it, whether we're providing electrical service, plumbing service, roofing, or asphalt, we're all selling a service to clients. So we're trying to broaden this a little bit, and we're going to be getting some people on from other industries. I have a really good guy that's going to be getting on in the near future. He owns he's a builder and he does custom builds. He just did a beautiful restaurant in York, Pennsylvania, not far from me. But and he does homes and stuff like that. So I just want to get these other people on to get some insight from them that may help us all. So today I want to touch on reputation management. So getting Google reviews and getting good ones. So um, trust building. A positive review builds trust and credibility to potential customers. Um, we all do it. We all look when we're trying to find a service or find a product. We go and look at the ones that have the best reviews. So it's almost like getting a recommendation from a friend or somebody that's uh, not biased towards a company because it's somebody that they've done had work done by, and it also provides social proof. Reviews serve as a social proof demonstrating the others have good experiences with your business. So if you have someone that, a contractor that goes out there and they start a project and then disappear for a few days, they're going to get a bad review. And you'll see that. So it helps you decide. It improves your visibility. So the more Google reviews you get, the higher ranking you will get above your competitors. And it's important to get those Google reviews. A guy that does a lot of my subcontracting for me, he incentivizes his guys to get good Google reviews. He pays them, I think it's 20 or $25 uh, per business review for because he knows it helps his business. So you may, as business owners, may have to figure a way out to incentivize your crews to get them to get these business reviews. The it, Reviews also provide valuable feedback on what customers like and what needs improved. So you can use that as a tool to gauge how you need to improve your company and your practices by hearing what the customers are telling you. So getting a negative review is bad, but it helps you improve. And if you can improve the situation, it works better for everyone. So in the long run. So if you take and you get a 4-star review and they said, yeah, they left some trash, they left a little bit of a mess, uh, they weren't on time, which times is tough as crews are out there, they run into problems. Um, Another important thing is with reputation management is you want to respond back to your customers. So if they leave you a positive review or even a negative review, you've got to respond back with something. Google picks that up as a relevant company then because you're engaging with your customers and they want engagement because it uses their product more. So the more you engage, the better. Many customers rely on reviews to make informed purchasing decisions. It's just a statistic, and again, the more reviews you have, the higher ranking you get. So it'll put you in those top three. And that's where you want to be. You want to be in the top three in your area because I think it was an 81% of people in the top three are more likely to get the job that they're bidding on if they're in those top three on Google. And I think it's a 15 or 16% uh, better chance of getting that job if you respond back first. So make sure, you get these calls in, call them back right away, text them back, let them just acknowledge that you got their message. That way you're one of the first ones to call them back. It also helps with your SEO. So it with responding back, with getting the reviews, it does show more relevance with Google. So it does put you at a higher ranking. It gives you a competitive edge. So, I mean, I have friends that have 100 plus Google reviews and they're at the top, man. If I was getting seal coating done, I'd be calling that person has 100 5-star reviews versus somebody that has 10, 20. And because they're out there and they have the social proof, they have the proof that, oh, they're out there working, getting these jobs done right. Um, and engaging with your reviewers, it can foster loyalty and encourage repeat business. So when somebody lets you a 5-star review, when you respond back, it it lets them know that you acknowledged what their review was, you're appreciative of that review and them taking the time to do it. And it also identifies your strengths. I mean, somebody that's a 5-star review says, the company was professional, responsive, and all the other little tags they have in there that the customers just click on. It just enhances your strengths and lets you know, hey, we're doing a good job, or we're not doing a good job. Um, Constructive criticism reviews can help you identify and address things that need improving, which we touched on a little bit ago. Um, it's basically free advertising as well. So you can use that in your social media posts. Just take little clips out. I always take the last name off and just have like Cindy R or John H, and then just send that review out on social media so people can see it. And any other ways you can do email marketing, put it on your website. Um, you do get a higher conversion rate with having more business reviews. It's just the statistics are there, which you can increase your sales because my company's definitely not the cheapest when it comes to seal coating. We never will be. We never want to be. We always want to be the most expensive, but we do the best quality work of anybody in our area, hands down. And we get that from customers. They tell us that as well. So you can charge a little bit more because you're doing a higher quality service. I mean, I've been 10% higher than my competitors, and we get the job because they want it done right. They don't want sealer on their house. They don't want sealer in the grass. Yeah, that grass will grow back, but it just doesn't look good. And customers don't want that. And I mean, I see that in Facebook and pictures of the sealer in grass, and I mean, it looks horrible. I mean, if I'm spending that kind of money and I have a $500,000 home, I, I don't want sealer in my grass. I want my grass green and I want my asphalt black. So um, keep that in mind. The It also helps build your brand. So the more interaction you get on Google with these reviews, the more your brand's going to grow. And your brand is just not a logo on a truck or on a trailer. Your brand is your company. And we're going to touch on brand on another episode because there is a big misconception that from a lot of people that brand is my logo. Hey, that's the least of it. I mean, your brand is your company's core values, your company's way they go to business, and just it, it's almost like my shirt. All right, so that's your brand. It's how your customers see your guys interacting with each other. I mean, that is all part of the brand, and we'll definitely touch on that in another episode. Um, Google reviews also help with risk management. And what I mean by that is addressing negative views promptly, and it can help with potential damage to your reputation. So by responding to them and addressing them right away, um, it you can get it resolved and call that customer and say, look, what can I do to get that 5-star review? Is there something we can do better? What can we improve on? And I think a lot of people are scared to do that because they go, I already got the bad review. I'm not dealing with it. You need to address it. It's so important because future customers see that you took care of that, that you stand behind what you say you're going to do. Um, it also helps with customer retention. Listening to and acting to customer feedback can improve customer retention rates. And again, it's just touching on what we just said. If you address these problems, you're going to build a better fan base for your business. And it helps with marketing insights. It provides insights of marketing trends, customer preferences, and help building a business strategy. I'm going to drop in the comments after this my link to my calendar. If anybody wants to talk about this or help understand it, I would love to talk to you. I can block out a half hour's time. Uh, the one company I own, Ocean's Digital Agency, we have a reputation management tool. And what it does, it's built with AI. So you get your customers' information, you have it all in the system, then you send that out as a Google review request. And once you send that out, it'll keep sending it out to the customer, either gives a review or replies stop, and it'll stop sending it. And it takes them right to your Google page so they can leave a review. And then you can take that review and respond automatically. So it's all done by AI. You type in what you want it to say. Thank you for this review. We really appreciate it. And you can change it up month to month. That way it's not always the same. And there's different adjustments you can do with that. And it just gives that positive feedback because we don't have time. We need to take the time, but we don't have that much time to sit there and just respond back to Google reviews. So this will help do it all automatically for you. And it's a great service. I'd love to talk to you guys about it. Um, and some of our other services, but that's a very inexpensive way to help give you more time and get you to where your business reviews need to be. So it's very important. So if you want, like I said, I'm going to stick it in the link in the comments and look forward to next week. I do have an interview next week, and it's going to be a good call. And this guy's newer in the business, but his company's going to do and is doing extremely well. And so look forward to it. You guys have a blessed day, and I will see you next week. Thanks, and stay cool.